I made this.
Steve Blythe Racenstein for windowcleaningmagazine.co.uk. We're here today in Amsterdam for the 2016 Interclean ISSA show, and we're at Moerman's booth for their innovative new products. And we're going to see today the Accelerator.
Yes.
All right. That's hooked to the Liquidator squeegee blade.
Yeah, exactly.
And the FLIQ.
The FLIQ, the new pad.
This is the Accelerator, and it's named Accelerator because this handle excels over any other handle that's out there on the market, and it's also the only handle that can accelerate. So we named it the Accelerator, and first of all we're using it as a pole tool, and what we got here is an option where you can have it pivoting or as a stiff rigid tool. So I'm using it as a pole tool at the moment, and I've got the ability to use it on a straight pole. Now this is the only handle that can work on a straight pole. What we got on here, drop this for a second, we've got an ability to use it at 40 degree, 25 degree, and then a 10 degree. On 10 and it's not on 25. So that's one option. You also got a stiff, so you got the 10, 25 and 40 in a rigid. You can use it as a normal squeegee, or in the hand that is, or as a pivoting tool. And it's actually the fastest squeegee in the world. And the reason why it is the fastest squeegee is because we put the pivot in a particular position very close to the channel. And I'll wet this glass up for a second. How it works is it covers the glass more than any squeegee. So when I'm coming round, the channel is always vertical when it's in the pivot mode. Whereas any other squeegee will be more at 45 degree. This will be a vertical, and also it's very responsive, so you just need a slight twist for it to move the channel compared to any other squeegee where you have to really force the wrist action on a pivot. Okay, so in a fixed position, okay, you don't have that ability to swivel, but what you do have is more precision. This spread of the channel is much more equally spread than if it's on a pivot. So now I'm pivoting, it's going faster, but I've got less control over this top edge because it's going so fast and all my pressure is in this pivot point. Whereas if I have it as a rigid tool, no matter where I put the squeegee, it's equally spread on that channel. So I'm not going to work as fast, but I'm going to work with more precision because the weight of the pressure is equally spread. Whereas here, all the pressure is here, but it's hardly anything here. And if you're going fast as well, you've got more likelihood of it jumping and skipping over a sill or an edge. So it's actually a tool that can be used by any skill level. If you want to work fast, you can work fast with it. If you want to work with more precision, you can do. You can work with it with a combination over the top or underneath. Another good innovation on this underneath part here. Just click it back on, put it back in swivel. It's quite a deep frame here. What we can do, put it in 25. I prefer using this in a 25 degree angle in my hand. The washer always comes away. It doesn't scrunch up like this, so you can always close out. Perfectly, because it folds back. It doesn't scrunch up like this. So, one more addition: the washer pad retains a lot of the water. It's very thick and it's flat. So when you're using it, it's actually quite a stiff pad, and it flexes on here instead of the whole washer sleeve flexing, which also can cause problems in closing out and other issues. And it will never come off unless you unclip it. So that's basically what this tool can do. It's an all-in-one multi-function tool, and I named it the Accelerator.
So here we have a combination of all three parts put together.
Yes.
That we just talked about.
Yes.
All right. So when you have a channel and a handle, you have a squeegee.
Yeah.
You have, when you add a liquidator to an accelerator and a flick, you've got ease.